All right, marketing is changing for all of us, and with the advent of AI and things that are going on, what is going to happen is that some of the bigger companies like Google and Facebook may lose their hold on the way that marketing is handled. What we're going to be left with is a more personable, a more in-tuned marketing or search engines that will be related more to you and how you interact with both your customers and with the public and everything that goes on. So what we're going to see is a loosening of the pay to play kind of thing with your marketing, and a more, like I said, in tune situation. The problem that we're going to have is that this is going to create an opportunity for someone else to jump into the vacuum. So what we'll have is a mad dash and a scramble for everyone to try to figure out how to fill the gap that's going to be left. And that's going to include Google as well. So it's not as if they're out of the market 100%, or they're not going to have an opportunity to be a part of it. But I honestly, truly believe that the pay as you go is going to disappear, or at least be reduced. Now, there's a couple things that we need to keep in mind. One, they're going to make money to market. So it's either going to go to a subscription base to where you're paying each month for a service that allows you to do searches that are going to be in tune. And this may be put together with a whole lot of other stuff that's going on, like creativity and you know, everything that AI does right now. So that could obviously be one of the options that we're going to be left with. But it may also be a situation where there is going to be some room left for companies like Google to continue to do their pay as you go model, because all of the other AI companies are going to use Google and all the data that Google has. So it's going to be kind of tricky. I don't see the pay model surviving as it is, because once I can figure out how to make my AI find what I need it to find, I can do that without paying Google. So what happens is you're left with an option to search without paying. And that search can be better refined than it would have been with Google, because I can take the search list that Google gives to me, and my AI can go through that list and can do things like make it customized towards what I want and what I need, which is what Google was supposed to do from the beginning. But they quickly started going into these pay models that created options that were more based off of the money that they can make and less based off the needs of the public. So there you have it. That's what we're going to be left with. does all this mean for you and me and everyone that is doing the bouncy business or any other business for that matter, and trying to get ahead with marketing and do the things that you need to do? Well, what it means is that you're going to have to be a bigger part of everything that's going on. You're going to have a bigger social media standing. You're going to have a presence out there that goes beyond just sending some money into Google. And again, that's probably not going to go away because Google is literally integrated into everything. But I do want to tell you this: if I can search Google and then I refine that search, it kind of makes their stranglehold on it a moot point, because I literally can use that. And I've gone through and checked every one of the AIs, and every single one of them are doing exactly that. They're utilizing that tool that was created and was, refined by Google, gathering all the information. And then they're taking it and they're changing it with all the information that they're gathering from everywhere else. One of the biggest players in this is probably going to be Meta, because what Meta does is it goes down on a personal level. So it's not only you, but it's your friends, it's your neighbors, it's the people in your neighborhood, everyone that you know. So if I ask you about something, and I'm able to ask all your friends and neighbors and family members and look into your past history and do all the things that I need to do, it puts me leaps and bounds ahead of where we're standing with just a simple Google search, which is relying solely on things like keywords and the way that you market things. If you want to put this to the test, let's do this right now. I want you to Google red bounce house and for rent, and just look at the things that show up. And again, you're going to find bounce houses, and you're going to find bounce house companies that rent stuff, and you're going to find bounce house companies that sell stuff. But honestly, to tell you the truth, the red part is probably going to be the least of what's going on. Now, if your whole everything is based upon finding a solid red bounce house, what you're going to be inundated with from Google is red and yellow bounce house, red, white, and blue bounce house, big red dog bounce house, or whatever. It's going to have tons of stuff that literally does not equate to what it is. And the bottom line is that it doesn't know what you're talking about. It's literally just trying to match what you search for with keywords that were programmed inside by companies that may or may not have what you're looking for. They name their inflatable, a red and yellow bounce house, and there could be more yellow than red, but if you search for red bounce house, they're going to pop up because that actually is inside their website. And there's where the fault of Google comes into play, is that it doesn't get into the specificity that it needs to create a situation where it's doing exactly what you want. I think AI is going to do a better job of this. And again, it probably won't be perfect to begin with. It's probably going to, move forward and be, something a little different. But inevitably, if you want to be a part of what's going on, you're going to have to get out there and really put it out there and show a lot more. Another thing that AI is going to be able to do, imagine this, is if somebody is driving along and they see a bounce house and they snap a picture of it, they can instantly search that picture, and that's going to create an option where, if your stuff is out there, the pictures of your stuff are out there, both on your social media accounts and on your website and all the places that you go. It's going to link back to you. So what you do is you link those pictures back to what you've got going on. And it's almost like putting a sign in front of the unit saying, hey, this is my unit, because what they will be able to do is take a picture of it and immediately it'll link it back to you, because you have those links in the AI and the pictures of everything that goes with it. Now, I want to pause here for just a second and talk to you about what I am planning on doing for you guys, especially for this time of year. I have scrambled and went ahead and I was starting on a project that I was going to put forth next year with 2025 that allowed you to go through and on a calendar just inundate all your social media with ideas of how you can post and what you can post and the reasons why you should be posting. And it's entertaining and it's fun and it's themed and it goes along with everything that goes in. It makes it super easy for you to literally go through and be a part of your social media without having to think about it. You basically take a picture, you put it with what I'm telling you is going on, and you have a post. Instant post, which is going to get attention simply because of what's going on, and also because you're using your equipment and you're using your pictures, so it's going to be personalized and it's going to come back to you. Now, the reason that I want you guys to get involved with this now instead of in 2025 is because some of the stuff is going to overlap. So you really need to be marketing for stuff next year in December. So you really need to get a hold of this. And what I've done is I've attached this to my fan level and my super fan level on my subs. So if you would subscribe to that at a 99-cent level, 99 cents a month is all we're talking about. What you're going to get is you're going to get every single month, you're going to get this breakdown of how you're supposed to do your social media, the things that are going to be important for you to post, the types and dates and themes and everything that you're going to need. So it's going to fit perfectly into what you need to do and make it really, really easy for you to slip into that idea of you being personable towards social media is going to create an ability for you to market beyond what the average Joe is doing. So check it out. You guys get in there and get that subscription in so that you can go ahead and pick up December's list. And what it will allow you to do is to get a head start. And like I said, get those things that you need to get in place for January in December, because it gives you exact dates and times that you need to start hitting things and putting things out there, and it'll allow you to get a head start on everything that's going on. And you will be on this bubble. You'll ride this bubble into the AI, because in 2025 that's when they are releasing OpenAI is releasing their search engine, and I promise you it is going to shift the whole market and leave everyone in a situation where they don't know which way to go, which direction to go. They're going to either cling to the old ways or they're going to jump headlong into the new ways without having any information on what the new ways are doing, and it's going to be a jumbled mess. So I'm not telling anybody to tank anything or to get rid of anything. If anything, you can scale it back a little bit, but you really, really do need to get this tool, because it's going to help you to create a situation where you're going to move forward. I hope this helps. You guys check it out. Again, subscribe. 99 cents is all it's going to take. And then you guys will be receiving this and getting ahead of the curve. And also supporting the channel and allowing me to create more content and more of the information that you're going to need for the future. And there you go.